Double your
I'm
sergeant,
giving you
thank
fair
you.
warning. You keep following us, you're
I'm
gonna
allowed
get
to follow. Now you're following
You understand?
There is no shortage of tyrants on the road, but these corrupt cops took it to the extreme. Today we're exposing those who completely lost control and crossed the line. Make sure to stick around until the end as we save the best case for last. On April 27, 2018, officers from the Justice Police Department were dispatched to a neighborhood to track a suspected drug dealer. When they pulled over the suspect, he fled, sending the officers into a panic.
Where are you guys coming from?
What did I do, sir?
Coming from the train tracks?
What did I do, sir?
Huh?
What did I do?
Just one male black runner, and I think he has a 32.
Realizing the situation was escalating, the officers began searching for the suspect. However, they were not alone. Auditor Chi-Town Sue was on the scene, ready to hold them accountable.
You need help?
Where's Ironwood at?
Ironwood. Very first street. You should get in your car because it's all at the end.
My car's way down there.
It's right there. Sure hope they're not checking people for. You guys should always record the police, by the way. Ironwood's the next street over.
Why are you recording me?
Why not? You're in my park with no jurisdiction. So I'm just curious to know. You don't have any jurisdiction in here. What's going on? Where's the lights and sirens?
While this cop was quite patient, Officer Bonkowski, the officer whom the suspect fled from, spotted Sue and immediately launched into a wild rant, exposing his insecurity on camera.
Hell no! I live around here. Can I help you? You guys looking for somebody? Maybe I saw somebody. Fuck you, dude. What are you gonna arrest me for? Being held accountable for you, bro. I dare you.
And it wasn't the first time Sue had been threatened with arrest for recording. But what she did not know was that Officer Bonkowski was about to cross a line, even by his own standard.
Back up, you understand? You're gonna get arrested, you understand?
For what?
Get going!
For what?
Get going now!
Why are you gonna arrest me?
You're gonna get arrested, I'm telling you
I've
right now!
already dealt with your sergeant. Thank
You already know that.
I've already dealt with your
I'm
sergeant.
giving you
Thank
fair
you.
warning, you keep following us, you're
I'm
gonna
allowed
get
to follow. Now you're
You
following
understand? Something sick. I'm telling you, you're gonna get arrested.
me. For what?
You're on your back now.
For what?
Put your hands on your back.
For filming?
Back that way.
It is shocking to see this officer's conduct, but if you think Sue was closer to the officers, here's the body cam footage of this clown Bonkowski who proves exactly why he should never wear a badge again.
Back up, you understand? Or you're gonna get arrested, you understand? Get going! Get going now!
Why are you gonna arrest me?
You're gonna get arrested, I'm telling you
I've
right
already
now!
dealt with your sergeant.
You already know that.
I've already dealt with your
I'm
sergeant.
giving you
Thank
fair warning, you keep following us, you're gonna get
allowed to
arrested!
follow. Now you're
You
following me.
understand? You understand?
Yeah, piece of shit.
Okay? Now go back in your house or you're getting arrested, you understand?
For what? I'm walking around my neighborhood.
Right next to the railroad tracks,
Now we're dealing with something. I'm telling you, you're gonna get arrested.
For what?
Put your hands on your back now.
For what?
Put your hands on your back.
For filming?
back that way. Red jacket, right?
Walking around my park? I can't even come through here? You got a supervisor, please?
The auditor has been arrested for merely walking and filming the cop. To make matters worse, the officer's conduct kept worsening with each second as he just couldn't control his anger.
You just want to us.
How am I with you recording? UCLA versus Aldita Alvarez. I'm allowed
Oh,
to record.
fuck what cases you understand, but you ain't gonna
I care about the law.
follow us. Not even know that you got a gun on you.
No, come on.
Oh, come on! Where do you live at?
Down here.
What's your address?
For what? What am I arrested for? What crime? God. All I am doing is walking around the park. I saw you guys coming. Then I figured I'm gonna
I
follow
see you
and
following
what's
one of
going
my
on.
other officers.
Yeah, because I was walking
creeping
around.
up on him on the side of the trailer. I seen you.
I ran
And
by
the security camera will fucking show it, okay?
In my yard, and I wasn't anywhere near him. Supreme Court says 10 feet. I'm way beyond 10 feet.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
would
You ain't
never
gonna
go up
follow
to
us.
any police
You ain't gonna
officer like
follow
that.
us. You understand that?
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll go in my house and do whatever you need to do. I don't know.
I'm gonna fucking talk to my sergeant and see if he wants you arrested.
What? Filming?
Damn fucking right.
He said I can go on a thing with him and videotape the whole thing if I want.
This tyrant was venting his frustration over failing to catch the real suspect. Talk about an incompetent liar who refused to own up to his mistake. Bonkowski showed no signs of calming down, cursing uncontrollably and making a complete mockery of himself and his badge. This kind of behavior was beyond unprofessional, one of the worst displays I have ever seen from an officer.
Give me a fake name, you're fucking getting arrested.
Yeah, I know, I'm not dumb. So, but
I'll charge you with that too. I'll charge you with that.
That I've committed.
I'll charge you with that too.
Once you tell me a crime, once you hear from your sergeant, I want somebody bigger than you then. If you're gonna be mean to me for filming.
You can't follow simple directions, right?
I'm allowed to do it. I wasn't anywhere near you people.
I don't know who the fuck you are for
You
one,
don't
and for
have
two,
to.
you ain't
I
gonna
didn't do
follow
anything.
us. You understand
I'm not
that?
a person that.
You understand that?
I'm
I don't
not
care
in
who
your-
the hell
I'm
you
not
are.
in your
You ain't gonna
dispatch.
follow us.
Okay.
Alright? When some guy pulled out a gun on me. You took off running from me, man, like 10 minutes ago.
I'm not understanding.
Yeah, this way.
You tell me there's a gun, I'm gone. But you don't want to explain it.
Well,
It's that important and you're scared for my safety. Tell me.
10-9.
Another officer arrived, and as Bonkowski recounted the arrest, he doubled down on his lies, twisting the story even further.
You gotta be stupid to carry around a gun.
So I'm walking this way, and she's creeping up behind one of my officers,
No creeping, I
fucking
was
filming
walking
them.
cool as hell.
And then she wants
What
to
do you
fucking
mean?
keep
Ain't no
following us.
creeping.
I don't care. I don't know who you are. So
You don't
shut your
have
mouth,
to know. I'm
all right?
not committing a crime. I don't match a description to any of your things, and I'm allowed to record you guys.
You ain't surely ain't hell gonna fucking follow us. I'll tell you that. Cause I don't know who the fuck if you got any weapons.
I'm trying
And
to
I
see
don't
what's
trust
going
your
on.
ass, okay?
I'm trying to see what's going on. Well, now that
I
you know
don't
I
care.
don't have any weapons and what I'm doing, which is not
I don't know. I
illegal.
didn't search you yet.
Go ahead, search me.
No, thank you. No,
I'll
thank
give
you.
up my
No, thank
Fourth
you.
and Fifth Amendment. How about
I don't
that?
need a lawsuit, okay?
Exactly.
Exactly. I ain't
Please
stupid,
detain
okay?
me for no crime.
This cop hates accountability, and his reaction to the woman's lawsuit threat is nothing short of shocking.
All you fucking people think you want to fucking
People.
that you think
Yeah,
you know the law, right?
held you accountable.
Yeah, just so you can try
That's what
catching
we
a
do.
few dollars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's sue the department. Let's
Who's
sue
gonna
the
sue?
fucking
I have
department.
no money to sue.
You
Are
guys
you
are losers, man.
You're a loser.
We're gonna fucking job and be productive.
I'm on disability. I don't need a job. Doctor says I can't work.
Yeah. Let me get that doctor's name. There's a million other people watching what the fuck you're doing. Are they following us? No. Exactly.
This cop's anger and frustration were far from over. When another woman calmly approached him, she witnessed his sickening attitude firsthand.
What are you doing? Can you back up? I don't know who you are.
I'm in the office. I'm just trying to make sure
Okay,
you...
go over there.
All right.
Back away from me. And go over there. Coming from running back this way, Mac, I see her creeping up on DeBella.
Making up
Back
the
here.
word creep. I was
Back here.
plenty of room away.
Got a camera, back creeping up. So she approached me. I'm trying to keep running this way, and she's following me. Keeps following me. I told her, you're going to get arrested. Go back in your house.
Okay.
Keeps following me. So I stop her and detain
Do you
her.
have any idea what we were doing?
I know. I told her it's a
I
fucking
asked him if
serious
they
crime
needed help,
going
if
on,
they saw anything.
and she
Why
keeps
would-
following
He
me.
didn't say anything about a
We
serious
don't
crime.
have to tell you
If
anything.
No, you
Do you
don't.
understand that?
But I also
If
can
you're told to
record.
get
Can
back-
I have your sergeant, the other guy?
I am the
guy with
sergeant.
the white
I
hair,
am the
because
sergeant.
I dealt with him
Listen
multiple
to me.
times.
Listen to
and
me. If you're
they're-
told to get back, we're chasing somebody with a gun.
At this point, the entire department seemed like a disgrace, filled with tyrants who had no grasp of the law. The sergeant was even worse, doubling down with Bonkowski as they shamelessly harassed and intimidated Sue.
Mac, do you want her arrested for it?
All I was doing was
I tried giving her fair
recording.
warning.
I didn't creep on anybody. They were in
She wants to
we
keep
were in
following me,
separate
keep following me.
yards.
I don't know if she has a
All
weapon
that.
on her. I don't know who she
I-
is,
they
and
pulled
she's
up,
following
I was
me.
in my yard, sitting on my porch, and I just saw.
Take her.
What crime?
Obstructing identification and obstructing.
But you can't.
Go.
I haven't committed a crime.
You're like mean right away. I wasn't mean. I asked.
Sue was arrested simply for standing her ground and refusing to hand over her ID. These clueless cops just set their city up for a massive lawsuit, and they had no remorse whatsoever.
See, this one.
What am I being arrested for again? Give us your name, we'll tell you. How's that for starters? So have I committed a crime? Well, if you got handcuffs on you, I should answer the question for you. Obviously, you're a street attorney, you know more than we do, right?
Immediately, I mean, obviously, because the guy said he had a 32. Grabbed him, start patting him down. He like grabbed right here, and he's like, you know, what are you searching me for? What are you searching me for? And then finally, like, I grabbed him more, and like he just grabbed for it, man, and off running. And the whole time he's holding right here, yeah.
Shockingly, it was later revealed that the suspect who fled was unarmed, but this lying, unhinged cop had already made a complete joke of himself.
That's not what he said. He didn't say anything. He didn't say
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to tell you anything.
Not you, him.
Male black, black pants, red jacket.
Dude, I'm running back this way, right? And I see her running, and she like creeps on the side of the trailer like this, and she's like this, and I see you coming through here. So then, obviously, I keep walking, and she keeps fucking following me. I gave her fair warning, dude. Get the fuck out of here. We're dealing with something serious.
She got right in her face with the phone too. Yeah. Right in her face with the phone.
Bonkowski kept lying to his superiors and took Sue to the station, charging her with obstruction. The case took 13 months to go to trial, and she was found not guilty. Sue later sued Bonkowski and the Justice Police Department. The city eventually settled with Sue for an undisclosed amount. Moreover, the police department was ordered to discipline Bonkowski and provide the officers with First Amendment training. Now, if you think this officer was the worst, just wait. This next tyrant took things to a whole new level.
Go over there or you're going to end up in the back of my car.
Okay, you're gonna get tased.
What? Put your hands behind your back. Now. Because I said so. You're impeding my investigation, sir.
In September of 2022, Deputy Robert Glazer was dispatched after a resident complained about his neighbors causing him trouble.
Verbally abusive to these ladies.
I called her a couple names because I'm fed up with her harassing me every time I come inside.
Okay.
I'm here working for a man. I work for a man in here. He's my good friend.
Okay.
Personal assistant. Can I just set these things
Yeah, of
down
course.
for my bumper? This is my van here. She is a really nasty woman. I don't know why she continues to blindside me with her harassment and her incessant calling of you guys. Unnecessarily, unneeded calls, because she doesn't like the fact that my client was dating a woman that she didn't like, and there was squabbling and fighting going on. You know, I continue to be harassed by some of the people in here, telling me to, put on a shirt, and I don't need to put on a shirt. There's no laws in California telling me I have to keep a shirt on wherever I go, officer. And he's worried about me being seen by the children over here without a shirt on. This guy right here. Yeah.
All right, go over there. I'll talk.
Confronted me.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Go over there. I'll deal with you in a minute.
The individual who responded to the officer was George Whaling, the very man the caller had reported. Whaling, recovering from knee replacement surgery, was simply out for a walk, unaware that things were about to take a drastic turn.
Hey.
I do.
Hey.
Shut up.
Go over there or you're going to end up in the back of my car.
I ain't getting shit.
You don't think I won't put you in my car?
I bet you not with these.
I will put you in the back of my car. Go over there. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're impeding my investigation, sir. Put your hands behind your back, or you're going to end up getting tased. Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because I said so when you're impeding my investigation now.
How am I impeding your investigation, man?
Put your hands behind your back now.
What did I do?
Okay, you're going to get tased.
What?
Put your hands behind your back now.
For what?
Because I said so. You're impeding my investigation, sir. Put your hands behind your back now.
Mr. Whaling started to walk away using his cane, but the ego-hungry officer just couldn't let go of the statement he made and went over to brutally assault the poor man.
Sir, put your hands behind your back. Now.
What am I doing?
Put your hands behind your back or you're gonna get tased.
Tased for what? I can't.
You're not listening to me.
Man, just put the cuffs on me, man. Damn.
I didn't say I was gonna put cuffs on you, sir.
Well, what are you doing,
I
man?
put you in the back of my car because you're impeding my investigation.
Man, all I did was you my
Sir,
knees.
Stop.
What the are you talking about?
Stop. I have it all on videos.
Nah, I don't give a fucked up, man. You gonna tackle me and shit?
Sir, you fell to the
I
ground.
told you my knees are Lieutenant Smith, man.
Level 11, visible.
Absolutely heartbreaking to see how this tyrant has no regard for a man who can't even walk properly as he throws him on the ground. Wailing had committed no crime whatsoever, yet he was treated like a criminal.
Wow.
Put your hand, lay down on your stomach, put your hands behind your back. I already asked him to comply, he's not.
My knees are hurting, man. What did I do?
I have already explained it to you. You're impeding my investigation. Now you're gonna end up in the back of my car and arrested.
I can't get up.
We'll help you up. Go over there.
You have to let him up. He's not going to be able to get up.
I'll wait till my partner gets here. I asked him to go away.
I understand.
What did I do?
Stop talking.
I can talk if I want. I'm older than your ass.
I don't care.
The fuck?
Stop.
What you doing, man?
Stop.
What are you doing?
Stay on it. Stay here.
I can't walk.
This psychopath police officer, who had 14 years of experience in the job, arrested and assaulted an individual because he said something that he didn't like. His ego and frustration were beyond embarrassing, an absolute disgrace to the badge.
I haven't done shit but walk right here
Sir,
where
you're
I
not
live. And you come do this to me?
Sir,
I'm a resident.
I don't care.
I've been living in
I
Temecula for
don't
12 years.
I don't care. You're not listening to the orders.
Man, you're stupid. You're stupid.
Stop pulling your arm away from me.
You got to let him up. Because
I will once my partner gets here. You keep pulling away from me.
I pull away from you, you dumb mother. How can I pull away from you? Oh, wait. You just. This is how stupid this motherfucker is. You're stupid.
Right.
And bring the watch commander, the captain or whoever. I got two replacements. And he tackled.
Relax, man.
Fucking dick.
relax.
Fucking dick.
Hey, what's relax?
This tackled me, man.
This is what I'm talking about.
You know me.
I know you. Let him put handcuffs on you. We'll figure this thing out. Okay?
Wow. Nah,
Just
fuck
slow down.
that, man.
Let him-
I told this motherfucker I had knee replacement, and he gonna tackle me.
Okay, we'll figure this thing
The
out right now.
fucking
Okay.
bitch.
Hold on. We'll figure this out.
Stop pulling away. That's the whole reason you're like this, man.
Man, I ain't.
Hey, you know me, man.
I know it. Look,
Hey,
and this motherfucker did this shit.
On you. Let him put these on you. We'll figure this thing out. Okay.
It's a bitch.
I know. Let's get this thing figured out. Okay.
Got two knee replaced, and he gonna tackle me.
The backup officer seemed to recognize Mr. Wailing and showed some sympathy. The poor man had every right to be upset and continued venting his frustration over the unjust assault.
Can you get my phone?
Absolutely. Actually, I don't see your phone.
My phone's in the bushes or somewhere with the cane.
I got your cane.
I can't fucking walk, man.
Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll get it.
Your hand.
Yeah. Hey, let's get you in the car.
Can you turn? Look, man, this put these things on this right here. Look how tight these are.
Let me adjust that to
What's your cell phone look like?
It's black. It's right back there. The motherfucker tackled me up in there.
I'm going to get it for you.
God damn. Wow.
Is there anything else?
Wow.
Just the cell phone?
Oh, wow.
Soon after, Wailing was thrown into the back of a police cruiser. Meanwhile, the corrupt Deputy Glazer twisted the story, fabricating events to justify his actions to fellow officers.
I have no idea. I didn't get that far. I want him to walk away. He refused to keep going. He kept tripping back. Gary, go inside. You're making the matters much worse, ma'am.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
You can show my partner all your information.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm sorry he gave you a problem, man.
It's okay, man.
Wow, that sucks. You good hear them? I'll be right back.
Yeah. You know this guy?
I just from talked to him 100 times.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Whaling was charged with obstruction and resisting arrest. However, since mere words don't qualify as obstruction, that charge was dropped. And he didn't stop there. He filed a civil rights lawsuit against Deputy Glazer and Riverside County seeking $3 million. After 2.5 years, the city settled for $500,000. Moreover, an internal investigation conducted by the police department found Glazer's actions were not only unreasonable, but warranted his termination from the force. Well, that is some justice served. And if you thought nothing could top that corrupt officer, these next cops are even more unhinged.
Drop, please!
On January 15, 2024, Doral police officers were dispatched to an apartment complex after receiving a call about someone trying to harm themselves. The officers quickly got inside and started to tear down the door.
Unit number 515. Doral police! Be advised, fire from the station.
For us? Exigent circumstances.
Yep.
Drop, please!
The cops stormed in, breaking down the door like heroes, but there was one slight mistake they had made. They had the wrong apartment, where a family was peacefully sleeping.
Where is the girl who's on the pills? Where is she? ¿A dónde está ella? ¿A dónde está? Where? Here, yes.
Oh, house. ¿Llama a los bomberos?
No. Le estoy tocando la puerta y me contesta. Tenemos una llamada de una señora que se tomó una pastilla.
Suicidio. ¿Nadie llamó a la policía?
I verified it.
Yep.
Okay, tell us all this. I verified it.
Yeah.
6055. 432. Assigned 434 is primary. Assigned 434 is primary.
Only after destroying the door and traumatizing the entire family, including 2 young children, did these incompetent cops realize they had made a massive mistake.
So ustedes no quieren dar su nombre ni apellido. Okay. Alright. We'll just say that there was 4 people.
The door was beyond repair, yet these incompetent cops simply walked away without taking any responsibility. At this point, the family should sue them for the property damage, Fourth Amendment violations, and emotional distress. Moving on, these dirty officers got a dose of instant karma, courtesy of this sharp-witted auditor.
No, you have time to talk to me. You don't want to. So do the walk of shame and walk away from me with your head down.
You'd be shocked to see the number of corrupt cops in the system. Today, we'll discuss some cases in which these evil tyrants were exposed and humbled by these auditors. In July 20th, 24, the First Amendment auditor, who goes by his YouTube channel Utah Defender, was filming the Davis County Sheriff's Office parking lot when he noticed that the deputies' vehicles didn't have front number plate. Curious, he asked a chief deputy about it, and the response he received was shocking.
Here's a truck. How about that, huh? There it is. There's the VIN number right there. And so they don't have to have license plates on the front of your car at all. None whatsoever. Here's another one. Why do you guys have no license plates on your cars?
I believe I do.
Really? Well, a month ago I did this. I've already gone past 9 cars that are parked in your special area, and none of them have license plates on it. Why?
Not my cars. I can't answer you.
What is your name?
Arnold Butcher.
And are you the chief of the sheriff for Davis County? Because I live in this county.
Yeah, I'm one of the chief deputies here. Bud.
Okay, and you have no reason why you guys are privileged not to have a front license plate on your car.
You're talking about asking about individual vehicles, and
Deputy Butcher met his match in the form of this auditor who was not ready to let him loose. That's when the ignorant deputy started to walk away.
This is your responsibility. You're supposed to set an example to the citizens of Davis County, are you not?
yeah, I appreciate your input, Walt.
No, you don't, because
Yes.
nothing's been done about it. I put a complaint on it.
I've got to get in, so
Oh,
thanks,
you can.
Walt.
No, you have time to talk to me. You don't want to. So do the walk of shame and walk away from me with your head down. That's what you're doing. You guys are pricks, you know that? You guys think you're above the fucking law and you don't have to go by it, right?
Have a good day, Walt.
Oh, when cops say have a good day, it's the same thing as saying fuck. I used to be a cop, buddy.
I know.
You guys are terrible. And you're not going to do nothing about it, are you? I'm going to come back again. And pretty soon, your phones are going to be overloaded with people calling across this country. So be a heartless dip, walk away from me and not give me an explanation. So you just saw one of the chiefs wearing their phony goddamn stars. And here's another one right here.
The auditor didn't seem to care about the deputy as he kept insulting him. Surprisingly, the corrupt deputy chickened out and refused to offer any explanation. The auditor soon departed the sheriff's office, and it's unclear if he has filed a complaint yet. Surprisingly, this wasn't the last time a police officer was owned and humbled by an auditor.
Bro, listen, if you're scared for your job, get a different job, brother. If you scared, if you're that big of a get a different job, brother.
First Amendment auditor, who goes by the name News Now South Carolina, decided to audit the McDowell County Sheriff's Office's parking lot. As he entered the building, he faced resistance from the employee.
Hello, how you doing? Hey, I work for a news media group. I'll be doing some coverage on the upkeep of the service cars out in the parking lot. Just want to come let y'all know that I'll be out there.
Michelle?
Hello, how you doing? Hey, I work for a news media group. I'm self-employed. I'll be doing a cover story about the upkeep of the service cars out in the parking lot, the marked and unmarked cars. So I'll be in and out of both parking lots. Just want to come let y'all know that I'll be out there. Thank you.
I'd rather not give it. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're not going to give us a name or tell us what it's for.
Well, it's just personal publication. That's all. That's all it is.
But what is it concerning? I mean, what marked versus unmarked?
We can't read your publication.
Well, once I release it, I'm sure it'd be viewable everywhere. I just haven't released the story yet, nor have I released the core of it yet. So I can't say much.
Concerning? I mean,
just public. That's it.
The auditor had no reason to give his details as he was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Despite this, the receptionist called the deputies and the captain who started to gang up on the poor guy.
I'm Captain Grindstaff with the
Nice to meet you, partner.
Good to meet you.
Like I just explained to her, I've done nothing wrong. I'm just out here taking pictures and I'll be on my way. She's asked me for my name. They've asked me for ID and I've done nothing wrong. And the first thing you asked me was for my ID and I've done nothing wrong.
Do you have warrants or anything?
Do you expect me having a warrant?
I don't know. Well, I don't understand.
So
why
who are
give us
all
your
of you
name.
people here? Can I have name and badge numbers?
I'm Chief Deputy Nathan Mays.
Nathan Mays.
Go in here and sit down and talk to me.
You're Andy. This is Jason. And who are you?
Smith.
Smith.
Yep. Why are you taking pictures of our cars?
Because
you're on our property.
They're public. This is public property. These are public service vehicles.
Why are you taking pictures of them?
Because
some of these are undercover cars.
But they're in
so
public
you know who
view.
comes and take pictures of undercover cars?
But that's your perception.
Okay.
I can't judge you for your perception.
We're going to ask you to leave if you don't want to give us your
Well, sir, this is public property, and if you ask me to leave public property,
It's actually county property.
which is public, this is tax funded. This isn't paid for through some public, some private
You got any
organization.
ID on you?
I do not. I haven't committed a crime, so
What's
you don't
your
need
name?
I don't want to give it. I haven't committed a crime. And this isn't a stop and ID state. You have to be able to give me reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, and you can't give me that. So I haven't committed a crime.
Surprisingly, one of the captains expressed his displeasure with the auditor filming a public parking lot. But things were about to take an even worse turn.
Okay, well, we have undercover cars
You need to
here
leave.
that don't need to be...
You're asked to leave this property now, so you need to leave.
Can I ask you what your job title is here?
I'm captain.
You're captain.
Yeah.
So as captain, you don't know that you can't tell me to leave from a public
I can
space.
tell you to leave.
But this is public, and I
We
can tell
to
you.
leave
But this is
again,
public
okay?
property, sir.
Okay,
This
we
is
don't
public.
need our vehicles.
Well, this isn't about what you
Video
need.
or
This is about the
photograph,
Constitution
okay?
telling me that I have the right to my First, Second, Fourth, and
Okay,
Fifth
well,
Amendment.
if you're going to take video, then You can tell us why you're taking video
I'm gonna
and
step
pictures.
this way because I don't like this officer behind me. I'm gonna step this way. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stand this way so I can see him. That's all.
Well, like I said,
But again,
you can tell us why you're videoing and
because the
photographing our
Constitution says I can. If you want to take that up, you go. Take that up with the 4 founding fathers of the country.
Okay.
The Constitution tells me I can do this, and it's unconstitutional for you to allow him to tell me that I have to leave this public space when this is public property. That is unconstitutional, and that is against your oath. That is against your oath.
Here we go. We're asking you to leave.
All I want you to do is
Give
honor
us
your
your
oath,
name.
sir. I'm not giving you my name. Just honor your oath. Officer, listen to me, okay? There's a gap between Americans, but there's
you to stand here and photograph our cars?
Y'all drive your cars and people can see them in public. What's the difference? If my eyes can see them, so can my camera.
It appears that our law enforcement officers are almost unaware of the Constitution and the law. The auditor took these officers to a law class, but the captain grew more agitated with each passing second.
Y'all don't drive these cars.
You're not going to produce ID, you're going to leave.
Sir, I don't have to leave because I'm not telling you my name. Tell me the statute that says if you don't identify yourself to a police officer, you have to leave. But that's not a crime. That's not a felony nor misdemeanor. And you should know that. That's not a felony or misdemeanor.
Okay, do you have any weapons on you or anything?
I don't. You can
mind if I check you?
Pat me down, please,
Okay.
sir. He's going to pat me down. Go ahead. There's no weapons on me.
You're going to be on our property.
That's fine.
Okay. You don't want to give us your name. We feel the fear for our safety, so we're going to make sure you don't have any weapons.
That's fine, sir. Please search all you need. I have nothing on me yet, other than my keys.
You don't have any weapons?
No, sir. You can check both legs. I'm literally just here to take pictures and videos, but I just don't think it's fair.
Are you done? You've been here for a few minutes. Are you done taking your pictures
I'm not.
and videos?
I would have been done if I didn't get interrupted, but what I don't agree to is that there's some few high-ranking officers here who I respect their work from you guys, but to allow him to go against his oath and tell me that I have to leave a public space, that's unconstitutional. And there's already a gap between Americans and LEOs because of this type of stuff. Right. And for you to allow him to tell me that he can make me leave public property, that's unconstitutional. So can you please correct this officer?
Now you're talking to me.
Well, can you please correct this officer and ask him to honor his oath when dealing with law-abiding citizens? Okay. That's all I want you to do.
Well, the auditor was making complete sense, as if these cars were undercover. Then they should be placed at an undercover plate. He agreed to leave, but asked the captain to speak with his fellow, who was acting like a maniac throughout.
Okay, we're trying to protect our officers.
But your job is to protect the
what
public.
What you're doing with that camera, putting that stuff wherever it's going to end up, whether it be social media or whatever.
But you're a public servant. But you're a public servant. You don't put that badge on to come make sure he's safe every day.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. You just allowed this officer to try to violate my rights, and you didn't say nothing about it.
I sure did not.
Yes, you did. There's 5 or 6 officers out here. Listen to this man tell me that I have to leave this public space and I can't. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. And if y'all are going to follow and harass me,
we're not harassing you.
The mayor.
You come on our property, sir.
This is my property.
Let me explain something to you. No, this is not. This is county property.
Which is
not
public.
Which what I'm telling you is this, okay?
Let me hear it.
When we run a facility here, a detention facility and everything else, it's got inmates confined in here. So when somebody's up here, they're not wanting to tell us their name or what they're doing here, we get suspicious. So what I'm telling you is that you can leave this property now, or it's county-owned property, and you're going to get charged with trespassing, okay?
Can I see that affidavit?
I'm asking you to leave now, okay?
Well, can I ask you a question?
So, no.
I'm on my way
done.
out, but
we're done.
I want to ask you a question.
Please leave, okay?
So you're asking me to leave. So you're not telling me that by law I have to.
I'm asking you to please leave this property, okay?
Or you want to arrest me?
I'm telling you, there's a good chance you're going to end up getting charged with trespassing if you don't leave.
But I haven't been put on trespassing here.
But you're being told now, okay? That
so I'll leave.
You're acting very suspicious to us because you don't want to tell us anything about it.
But have I committed a crime?
We have got.
I'm not inside there, sir. I'm not inside.
We have an outside.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to the officer here. Okay, but I haven't crossed not one of them gates. I am outside. When the people of the public want to come in this building, where do they park? There and here.
You got your photo. You took a photo or whatever it is. That's fine. Now we're asking that you leave, okay?
The officers acknowledged that he wasn't breaking any law, but still wanted him trespassed from the facility. At this point, the cops were acting like goons rather than law enforcement officers, threatening to remove him from the property.
I don't have any weapons. What can I do? I don't have a self-detonating blow everybody up. I don't have anything on me.
We're not going to sit here and argue or anything. We're just asking you to leave because we have jobs to do too.
Well, do them. I'm not telling you not to do your job.
Well,
I have a job to do.
Please leave, okay?
Are you from Marion?
Just please.
I'm gonna talk to you because he's irrational at this point. Can you please inform him that this is public? Yes, you're irrational.
He just explained to you, sir. This is county-owned property. Okay.
So can you ban?
We're asking you to leave. If you don't leave, you are subject to be charged with trespassing. Okay.
Can I ask what crime I've committed? That's all I want to know. How could I be trespassing when I haven't been put on trespassing here? But I haven't been put on trespassing. Where's your attorney? Can I talk? Please. Who's the chief of police here?
That'd be me, bud.
That'd be you. You're the chief of police. So as the chief of police.
You want to talk to the chief of police?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, well,
And
you need to go to
then
Marion Police
and then I want the mayor, because for all of you to tell me that
that's fine. Go
that
to-
I
go
have
to
to
the police
leave this
department.
publicly owned building. If I had a business here, which I'm conducting business, I would park in this parking lot here, correct? And I am in this public area of a parking lot, and he's going to tell me that I can't be here.
What business are you conducting?
So now we're getting personal with it.
It was saddening to see every officer turning against the law, including the police chief, who was acting highly unreasonable and needed to be addressed.
I'm taking pictures.
For what reason?
Because it's personal. I have a personal business that I run, and the First Amendment of the Constitution tells me I have the right to free press. Now, if you're going to wage war on my constitutional rights and tell me that I can't do it, please tell me that.
What?
If you're going to wage war on my constitutional rights and tell me that I can't
what
film,
you're trying to start or what?
I'm not starting anything.
But
You
if
started
take
this by
it-
telling me that
but
I'll be
what I'm
trespassed
telling you
from a
is-
publicly owned area
What
because I'm
telling
filming.
you is if you
county
took
property.
Is it private? Is it private? That's all I want to know. Can
Private.
anybody here tell me is this private property?
It's owned by the county.
Who pays for the county? Taxpayers. How can you tell me I can't be here?
Are you a taxpayer in this county?
Do you expect me or not to be? But this is still public. That's like telling me.
You live in this
Are
county.
you a taxpayer?
I'm talking to this officer. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, I wouldn't because I.
So go pay your taxes in South Carolina.
So now you're telling me that I can't be here, ma'am. I'm talking to this young man here. Please don't act like that. Please don't act like that, please. Because y'all are telling me that this is county property. Taxpayers pay for this, which means that y'all have no authority to make law-abiding people leave here. You can't. But because I've been threatened with arrest and trespassing, I'm going to leave. Officer, I'm leaving. I don't want to answer any more questions. No, I'm leaving because this officer here is going to tell. Bro, listen, if you're scared for your job, get a different job, brother. If you're scared, if you're that big of a, get a different job, brother. Get a different
Now
job.
you're making it personal.
No. He's made it personal. I'm done talking to you.
The auditor refused to back down as he did an excellent job holding these pigs accountable. The captain took him aside to discuss the incident, trying to address the situation and make sense of the events that unfolded.
Your vehicle in this parking lot?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I won't. I'll do it under my time, okay? I'll do it under my time. But thank you for making yourself like an idiot on the internet.
Now you're making it personal.
It's not personal.
Don't call my chief deputy an idiot.
No,
You understand?
No, I said he
Do
made
not do
himself
that.
look like one. I have the right to free
Okay.
speech. I have the right to free
Understand that, but
speech.
You ain't going to come on this property and
Officer, listen.
disrespect a law enforcement
But
officer. You
they can
understand
disrespect
that?
me though.
I never heard him disrespect you.
By telling me that I can't be
Thanks,
here.
sir. Once again.
But I'm
asking you
leaving.
to
And
leave
again,
now.
thank you for being
Okay.
professional because you're the only one that I can have a dialogue with. And I respect that. But what I don't respect is this officer here telling me and intimidating me, telling me that I can't be here just because I make them suspicious. That's not a felony or misdemeanor, officer.
Have you ever worked in law enforcement?
I have law enforcement attorneys all through my family.
Now let me talk just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Go ahead.
This is a law enforcement center. You understand that?
I do.
We have narcotics officers. We have detectives. We have vehicles here that don't need to be seen by ordinary public. Do you understand that?
So-
okay, that's a threat to their safety.
Now, can I ask you a
that's a
question with
threat
that
to
being
their
said?
safety.
I understand that.
You do understand
Now,
that?
can I ask you a
Do you
question?
agree with me that their
So-
video on social media is a threat to their
Now,
safety? Do you agree with
Can I
that?
ask you a question?
Answer my question.
I do, but I don't. At the same time, because if it can be seen from public, I can film or photograph it per the Constitution. If it's in public view, I can be seen. They don't hide these parking lots and garages that I went into to film this. This is in plain view right here. I'm having a awesome dialogue. You stay right there, please. I'm talking to him.
The chief turned out to be the biggest ignorant amongst the lot, as he didn't even allow the captain to finish his dialogue, urging him to step aside. It's a reminder that sometimes those in higher positions can be just as problematic as the officers they oversee.
This is in public view. As me and you both can agree to that this is in public view. I didn't go behind this building here. I didn't go behind a fence. I didn't do any of that to see anything I saw. This is all in public. I can see this car here. I can see. I can see that car there from the road.
Okay.
So
we're gone. Okay.
So,
But once again,
but do you get what I'm saying
asking you to
though?
leave.
It can be seen from public view. I can see that car from the road there.
Okay.
So that's like telling people when you drive by here, please don't look at our parking lot. That's bogus.
We're asking you to leave.
Trying to start
No
whatever.
more photographs of the vehicles, please. You've got all you need, okay?
Actually, I don't because y'all interrupted me. I actually have 2 more cars I got to do, and then I'll be gone. I have 2 more vehicles, and I'll be gone.
We're asking you to leave now. Okay?
You know what? For the fear of my safety, I will leave. But I want y'all to know that y'all have to be informed on public photography because this is unacceptable.
Okay.
This is completely unacceptable. And to back up your chief, to act like a complete... Oh, yeah, please do. Please do because you're going to hear from mine.
All right, sounds great.
And you're who again?
Grindstaff, Captain Grindstaff.
Captain Grindstaff. I had no problem with him. I want to ask for his name. Okay. And the name of your chief of police is?
Chief Deputy Nathan Mason.
Chief Deputy Nathan Mason.
Yep.
Thank
Good
you.
evening.
Thank you.
y'all have made this is ridiculous here.
The officers were illogical, which shows how freedom is taken so lightly by these cops. Shortly after, the auditor was forced to leave the building and had to end his video. Next, we have one of the most experienced First Amendment auditors, Sean Paul Reyes, going up against a tyrant officer.
Ma'am, I just record all my interactions for transparency and accountability with...
I'm not going to do that, though.
Why not?
In July the 20th, 24, the auditor went inside the Suffolk County Traffic Violations Bureau to fight against the 4 tickets he had received earlier. Shortly after, the prosecutor tried to offer him a plea deal, but Sean had some other plan.
Not a lot of people here. Hi, how are you?
Good. I just need your conference letters.
Sure.
Thank you. Just have a seat. We'll fire you.
All right, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Hi, ma'am. How are you?
What'd they do? They gave you tickets for front, back?
So they gave me a ticket for each window. I drive an SUV. Ma'am. I'm sorry. I drive an SUV, and the back 2 windows, according to the motor vehicle traffic law, the back 2 windows of an SUV can be of any darkness.
Okay.
So he gave me one
What's on your
ticket.
phone? Are you about to show me something?
No.
Oh,
I don't need to show you
I thought
anything.
you were going to show me something.
No. I'm just saying he gave me, according to the law, he gave me 2 unlawful tickets. The back 2 windows can be of any darkness. And again, I dispute the front 2 windows were of illegal darkness anyway. Sure.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of 3 of them. Okay. I'm just going to charge you for 1.
Right. Yeah. I appreciate that, ma'am. But you said you would get dismissed 3 of them and charge me for 1 tin ticket. They're all unlawful. So I would just ask for time to get an attorney at that point and go to trial.
Sean was all in for her kindness, but he was not going down without a proper fight. All the tickets were retaliatory, and he wanted to get them all dismissed to show a precedent to the corrupt sergeant who issued them. Shortly after, the official started to get agitated by his camera recording.
What's your basis saying?
Right, because he never my window tints.
Phone down because I feel like you're videoing me.
Can I put my phone down?
Yeah, because I feel like you're videoing me.
I video. Oh, okay. Are you a public servant? I record all my interactions with public servants.
You're not going to record me, so if you put that away, then we'll know your record.
Ma'am, I just record all my interactions for transparency and accountability with.
I'm not going to do that, though.
Why not? Isn't the director here pro-Constitution? Brian Browns, right?
August 7th.
He's pro-First Amendment.
Yeah.
I was told that the director here encourages
Just give us a moment.
constitutional activities.
You can have a seat, please.
Sure, no problem. No problem. Wow, absolutely ridiculous. Because I'm recording for transparency, I'm recording our public servants in the course of their duty. It's an issue. But yet it's not an issue for them to record us, as we are constantly being reminded of. Look at all these cameras in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, the government employees seem too concerned about getting recorded. When you accept the job, you accept the public eye and the camera.
So what the prosecutor tried to do was get me to agree to a plea bargain where I plead guilty. She takes away 3 of the tickets and leaves me only with 1. But I'm not willing to do that because they're retaliatory tickets from Sergeant Mio for exercising my First Amendment right. 2 of them are outright unlawful, and the other 2 are not correct either. They're not lawful either. He didn't use a tint meter to gauge the light passing through. My tints are legal. He has to prove that in court, so we're going to take this to trial. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So you have 4 tin tickets.
Right.
3 of them I'm going to dismiss, and the other one I'm going to drop the fine for you to 105.
I appreciate that, ma'am. I appreciate that, ma'am. It's more than just the money for me. It's about the principle. This officer gave me these tickets in retaliation for we had a previous interaction before he pulled me over that he didn't like, where I was recording him, and he didn't like it, so he pulled me over for the tints. My tints are legal. The back 2 windows can be any darkness. So I would just like to consult an attorney if I can get a date, so I can consult an attorney about moving forward.
That's fine.
Moments later, the official changed her mind and decided to do what the auditor had asked her to do. This change was partly attributed to Brian Brown, the new director of the Traffic Violations Bureau, known for his pro-constitutional approach.
Sure. That's fine, yeah.
That's fine. So just have a seat.
I appreciate you negotiating the plea for me, but it's a principle thing, not a money thing. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Just have a seat.
Yep.
And we'll get that taken.
No problem. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
August 26th, okay?
August 26th. Thank you, ma'am.
You could come before that date if you want. You
Okay.
don't have to wait. You're not married to that date.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day, okay? Take care. So we have a new date here, August 26th. Hey, how are you guys? Good, good, good.
Sean got a date and quietly left the bureau after recording a bit. He didn't experience any difficulty as the officers appeared much more relaxed to be in front of the camera. Well, this might have been a walk in the park, but these next cops turned out to be quite worse.
I'm so upset with law enforcement, and the reason that...
Well, we're here to help you, bro.
No, we're not. Nah, come on. We saw so many videos there.
In July 20th, 24, a resident driving in South Beach, Miami, flipped off some officers as he passed them. Despite this action being constitutionally protected, the officers proceeded to pull him over and unlawfully searched him.
What is your name, sir?
Dennis?
Dennis. Just check and see everything's up there.
So good. I'm filming now. I'm on it.
So am I.
I know. I see it. Red light in there.
They don't hide anything, Dennis. There's nothing to hide.
Said, but you know what? He's not supposed to touch my property. You know what I mean? Even if you don't know me, and if I have all the documentation, why you touch my property? What do you got from my side? If I already said, listen, I got a weapon on me, and I got documentation for it. Check my documentation. Don't touch my weapon. So you're gonna have a complaint on you.
Sir,
Not in.
Listen, I'm the one who removed your weapon, and the sergeant so.
No, I talked to the sergeant because it seems like, you know, well, you're polite too. You're nice too.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, but you don't need to look. Look, make a scene. All the.
Dennis, nobody's disrespecting you, man.
No, I know, but you need all this. You don't need all that.
Dennis
man.
doesn't like police. He already told me.
Dennis, this is
And that's fine. This is his opinion.
That's okay. It's my opinion. Yeah.
Nobody has to like us, you know? It is what it is. But at the same time, Dennis, we don't know. The sergeant doesn't know who you are. Let's be honest.
It doesn't matter. I'm a citizen.
Okay.
I'm totally fully of my documentation. Nothing on me. I provide documentation. This thing, you don't know who I am and touch my weapon. It's not fair.
One of the officers also got hold of his weapon, which was licensed to his name. The cops had no reasonable articulable suspicion to detain him, but it appeared their egos had been hurt quite badly.
So it's my opinion. That's it. Are you the sergeant? You got a name and badge number?
And I respect that.
Yeah, of course. Name and badge number, sir, please?
My name's
Yeah, because I'm recording now. Any badge number or you a serial number?
788.
Thank you. I appreciate your professionalism.
Always. I'm not a sergeant.
Oh, I thought you are. When he said a sergeant, I said
Hopefully someday, man. You never know, right?
Huh?
You never know.
Of course not.
You live on the beach now?
Well, I live here in Euclid.
Euclid?
I used to live in Aventura.
You seem like a reasonable guy.
Well, I am. It's just that I'm so upset with law enforcement, and the reason that.
But we're here to help you, bro.
No, we're not. Nah, come on. We saw so many videos there. It's just.
Forget the video.
It's a break of heart. I'm an ex-military. I'm like.
Okay, forget the video. Have we been discourteous or have we been rude?
No, not whatsoever. Even from him. Nah. It's just at the point that he touched my weapon. It's just.
You know what?
Besides that, it's just all good.
You're gonna come back. You're gonna get it back, and you're on your way to, you know.
Of course.
These officers need to have thicker skin, as they just can't go around and detain people just because they don't approve of them. It seems these cops have an issue with needing to be liked, leaving little room for freedom of opinion.
Dennis, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Okay. When I give you back the firearm, as I said, I don't know you.
If you want to take the clip out, I put inside my bag.
All I'm gonna do, so I don't give it to you back in your hand.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna put it in your bag, and once you.
I know the procedures. Yeah, sure. If you wanted to take it, I don't carry one on.
Even though,
I appreciate it.
you obviously broke the law, and you're aware of that, right? What you did was wrong, and it doesn't matter. You flicked me off, as you said. I don't care about that. your opinion about me. I wish you had a different
But you see, you
opinion.
guys changed it already,
But I don't
opinion. You
care.
see?
Huh?
You see, you already changed my opinion because I never got in touch and in contact with law enforcement.
You told me you don't like police.
No, I don't like police anymore because, you know what I mean? I have a federal agent as a girlfriend for 5 years.
Listen.
I did the police academy. I'm ex-military, but now I'm not supporting anymore because...
You mind giving me your bag just so I can put the gun in it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And you can keep it on me. I'm going to put it in your back here.
So you can put it right here. Here's my thing from the gym. Old sweat stuff.
All I'm going to do is drop it right there. In fact, can I grab it? Can you give it to me?
No. The bag's going to stay right there.
Okay, if you don't give it to me,
I do not
I'm gonna
consent.
be able to put-
You can put it at the
didn't
weapon
consent
right
to what,
there.
sir?
To grab my bag.
You give me consent to grab your
No, I
bag?
do not, I said.
So how am I going to get your bag?
No, you said you're going to put my weapon on my bag.
I am, but
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't want to put the weapon here.
So you want me to move away? And
I don't want you to move away. I want you to give me your bag and let me put the gun in it there. That's what I want you to do. That's all. That's exactly. That's it.
Too concerned for the officer's safety, the cops didn't return his weapon, but instead demanded his bag so they could put it inside. I wonder how many people's rights will be violated in the name of officer safety.
You have my wallet is in there?
I haven't touched your wallet. Oh, Bert, can you hold the thing here for me? Where do you put it? Dennis.
Yep.
Your firearm.
Thank you.
Going in your bag.
Appreciate it.
Locking it for you, closing it here.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey, you name and badge number?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Sosa. And it's
Oh, you Sergeant Sosa.
And it's
I'm sorry, you
671.
said he was a sergeant.
No, I'm the one who stopped you.
All right, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Sorry about flipping you off. It's a freedom of speech. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys training with that thing. But you got me, and I'm sincere that I was on a bike lane, and I don't know about the helmet thing. I'm gonna check it out.
If you're not wearing, if you don't have I think it's $10,000 liability insurance, then you need to wear a helmet.
Even on the streets on normal day. Why it says in Florida now? Because the heat. You got a sunstroke and stuff.
I don't know.
I reached for my wallet to put that back on his own right, on his pocket here. You saw my birthday was yesterday?
Mine's coming up.
It's August 2? What day? Oh, you're Leo. Well, it's a public thing, so I can find out, right? I can find out how much you make and everything. Exactly. It's all clean? It's all good to go?
Everything up to date.
But
Finally, the illegal stop ended, and the poor guy was free to go. But only after these thugs had violated his rights. This guy was not able to school these cops as well as this auditor did.
Do you have ID on you, sir? I'm gonna ask you questions.
he doesn't have the ID, you know that.
Okay. What's your name?
Who?
I'll give that out.
He doesn't have to give that.
In July 20th, 23, First Amendment Auditor James, who goes by his YouTube channel, Gorilla Cop Watch, was pulled over by an officer. The cop claimed that James failed to stop at a stop sign, a claim James was not ready to accept without question.
You guys go down the back window for me?
No, I'm okay. How can I help you?
Jimmy.
Yeah, can I help you?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. How can I help you?
Hey, so as I was pulling up, you didn't stop at the stop sign up on Tabor.
Yeah, I did. I was there for a minute.
You didn't. Not when I was pulling up.
All right, well, what do you want to do about it?
Well, that's why I'm conducting a traffic stop.
So that's your RAS for not a complete stop?
Yes.
All right.
The reason for stop is that you're good for that?
Well, that's just California law, isn't it?
I don't know what that acronym is.
All right, then. Let's see where my license is here. Can I help you? Can you just name both name badge numbers real quick?
Yeah, we'll get that for you after this stop is conducted.
Everything should be in there.
Both of them?
Yep. Registration and insurance.
The auditor handed over his documents, but the officer had many unnecessary questions. As expected, James made sure to teach him a lesson and to stand up for his rights.
Whose car is it?
It's family. You can run the plate.
Oh, I know that. See, Anderson. Is that like mom, dad, grandma?
It's family. You don't have to worry about it. I have permission to drive the vehicle.
Okay. Allstate. Any probation or parole for anybody in the car? It's a standard. Do you have ID on you, sir? I'm gonna ask you questions.
He doesn't have the ID. You know that.
Okay. What's your name?
Who?
I'll give that out.
He doesn't have to give that.
Give me your name?
No. I'm the driver. That's all you're stopping, bro. You know that. All right, then.
I can ask a question.
All right, you can ask. I'm just telling you no. It's my policy. Is he's in my vehicle, he knows that my rules are, and he's not allowed to give up his ID.
So if you want to punish me, you can punish me.
It's not a punishment.
Well, then it is what it is. I'm just letting you know. He already said he's not going to give it.
Well, I just talked to him.
All right, then. I'll record it, and you can see.
Same time for me, Jimmy.
Well, that's how you tackle these tyrants whenever they try to dominate and go above the law. Soon the officer returned with his documents and let him go with a warning.
I don't know why, like, you gotta be so hostile. I'm not hostile.
I'm not hostile.
I'm trying to be as nice and respectful. Every time we've come in contact with you, we've been respectful, right?
It is. No. Hey, I understand. I'm not.
I have a job to do. Right?
I'm just trying to enforce on the way I know how things are, and that's why I'm asking you. Hey, what's your reason to stop me?
100%.
I'm glad you told me before I had to get my ID.
100%.
That's the proper way to do it.
100%.
Anything else today?
That's it, man. You're free to go.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Things can get really tough for these cops when they meet a law-abiding auditor, just like this tyrant who got absolutely battered.
Do not have to identify myself. I am done talking. You arrested me. Okay. First Amendment right to record you in your duties.
Police officers often consider themselves above the law and have to be reprimanded by their fellows. Today, we'll be going through these cases where cops made some grave mistakes only to be struck by karma in no time. On December 4th, 2021, 3 First Amendment auditors, including open government investigations, were filming around the streets of Miami when they noticed a police vehicle parked illegally. Shortly after, the auditor went close to the car and noticed that there was an officer inside using his mobile. The auditor shined his flashlight to see if he was all right, but the officer quickly became confrontational.
He doesn't realize that I'm there. He's just sitting there texting. You doing all right? You doing okay?
I'm working.
You're working?
Why would I be okay?
Okay.
You have a problem with the phone. Why would you flash your light at my face?
Huh?
Why would you flash your light at my face?
Oh, 'cause I was trying to see if you were okay.
You're harassing me. I'm here in my car. Why would I be okay?
I don't know,
Why are you harassing me?
I'm not harassing you.
So what are you doing over here?
I'm checking to see if you're okay.
Don't come playing against me, but I know about you guys. Don't play against me.
You what?
You are harassing me. Don't come harassing me, sir.
I'm not harassing you.
Trust me.
Sergeant Jack from the Miami Police Department was the one sitting inside who got angry at the auditor for shining his flashlight into the car.
Don't come harassing me.
Pardon?
Don't come over here harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Where do you live at, sir?
Where do you live at? What a punk. Yeah, he's trying to say I'm harassing him. It's a guy. It's an old white dude. We got flashlights too. Really? Really? I can play the flashlight game too, bro. I'll just come over here then. You dude.
The sergeant soon started to act like a child as he tried to shine his flashlight towards them, almost blinding them. However, this wasn't enough to satisfy his ego as he soon got out of his car and confronted the auditor.
What?
See your ID.
I'm not harassing you.
You're harassing me.
How am I harassing
I'm
you?
gonna show you right now.
How am I harassing you?
11:30. You're gonna find out.
How am I harassing you?
You're shining your light in a police car.
I was asking if you were okay.
Why would you ask me that? I'm a police officer. Why you ask me if I'm okay? Do I need you?
Am I not allowed to ask if the police are
Why
okay?
you ask me if I'm okay? 11:30. You're gonna find out. Can you send me a couple of units here at the Coastal Park on 6-1?
Am I not allowed to ask if a police officer's okay?
You're gonna find out.
I'm gonna find out?
Yeah, you're gonna find out. Yeah.
What does that mean?
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you are. Yes, can you send me some units over here?
Well, the auditors had not done anything wrong, but the sergeant's ego had been hurt pretty bad. He continued to intimidate the auditors and called for more officers to the scene.
I literally asked if you were okay.
You gotta find out. You're flashing your light in my car. You're harassing me. Is that something normal people do? Go up to people's car and flash lights in their cars?
I was asking if you were okay.
Is that normal people things do?
I was asking if you were okay.
Hey, where you guys live? Let me see your IDs.
No.
Let me see your IDs.
I don't have my ID on me.
Okay, you need to get out of here then.
Okay.
You have ID. You have to be in the streets of Florida.
If we're free
okay?
to go,
You have to have an ID to be on the street.
Yes, you do. You need to ID yourself.
No,
Okay.
unless we committed a crime.
Be quiet.
No,
You're
not
gonna
at
be
all.
fine.
Okay.
You have to have ID.
What's your name and
I
badge
don't have
number?
ID on me.
Okay.
Sergeant Jack, what's your
You
number?
want-
What's your ID
You're gonna
number?
find out real soon.
What's your ID number?
Am I gonna get you? You're gonna find out real soon.
What's your ID number?
You're gonna find out real soon.
Look what you're doing to this house right here.
Why you care? Where you live at?
What do you mean?
Where do you live at?
Doesn't matter.
Where do you live at?
Doesn't
It
matter.
does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Well, you're in the neighborhood harassing the police officer.
No.
I'm not
It does
harassing.
matter. It
I
does
literally was
matter.
asking if you
You're
were
gonna
okay.
find
You're
out.
the one that
You're gonna
escalated
find out.
this.
You're gonna find out.
Literally asked
You're
if you were
gonna
okay.
find out. Okay. I'm okay. I'm working.
The sergeant then demanded their ID, hoping the auditors would give in. However, he had no idea that they had more knowledge of the law than him. However, Jack didn't seem to care about the laws as he kept on harassing him.
Because I've seen you here for a while, and I was
Okay,
just
why
making
is
sure
that
you're
your
okay.
business? I'm in my zone. What is your business?
Because
Why
I'm
is that
allowed
your
to
business?
ask if you were
Why
okay.
is it your business?
Wow. I mean, what is your problem, dude?
We're gonna find out. I say you're
I literally.
harassing me.
Okay, yeah, you say.
confess
I
you're
asked if
harassing
you were
me.
okay.
You are harassing me.
What did I ask you?
are
I asked
harassing
if
me.
you were okay.
Okay, you're gonna find out. You're harassing me.
I literally asked if you were okay.
Where's your ID at? Okay, where's your ID at? Because you're so smart. Where's your ID at?
Huh? I don't have my
Where's your
ID.
ID at?
I don't have it on
I
me.
need all your IDs and I need to check you out right now. I need your ID, sir. I need your ID right now. Give me your ID. Give me your ID. I need to identify who you are. These clowns came over here harassing me. I need to
Literally. Okay, real quick. Can I talk to you real quick? I asked
Give me
him.
your ID.
I don't have my ID on
Okay,
me.
you have to have an ID to be on the street as an adult. Okay?
No, not to
if
be on
you
the
know so much you're
streets.
recording, you should know that. Okay.
Not to be on the streets. It's only for
Run this guy
driving.
right here. We need to run these guys back down.
What crime am I being
Okay,
suspected
put your
of?
phones down. You're getting investigated right now.
Okay.
They came here harassing.
Okay.
The backup had arrived, and that's when the auditor tried to explain to them what had happened earlier. Even the arriving officers didn't find anything wrong with the incident.
Can I talk to you, please? This guy is like freaking out. Okay, listen, I asked him if he was okay. I was walking around. I noticed he's been sitting here for a while. I didn't know if sometimes people fall asleep. I wanted to make sure he was okay.
But I wasn't sleeping.
All I did was turn my flashlight on because I was
Came in
looking.
my car,
And he's like,
flashing my light.
why are you
You're
harassing me? I
harassing
said,
me.
are you okay? And he was
Harassing
like,
me.
what are you doing? I was like, are you okay? I'm just checking
you're
to see if you're
running
okay. And he
background.
starts
You gotta-
freaking out on us. He says, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. Starts threatening us. Literally just checking to make sure everything was okay.
I was across over there.
Just as the auditors were explaining the situation, Sergeant Jack went over to intimidate and harass the other auditor, who had not even approached him.
I hope so. I don't know. This guy is escalating it, man. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, okay?
Yep.
I'm on the sidewalk filming you, sir. I don't have a flashlight, sir. I didn't break a law. I didn't break a law.
I need your ID.
I didn't break a law, sir. No, I
I don't
didn't.
know who you are.
I'm on a public
And you're
sidewalk
harassing
filming.
me.
No.
You're harassing me.
No.
I need your ID.
Filming a public official is not harassment. Sir.
Bro, literally, like, what is this? Can I talk?
I don't have a flashlight, sir. What are you talking about? I don't have a flashlight.
Your friends were harassing
I don't have. I have nothing to do with him.
Okay.
I'm my own person. What?
Take your camera off my face.
Step back here.
I need your ID.
Stop coming near my
I need
camera.
your ID.
I didn't break a law. I have to break a law for you to ID
This
me.
guy's harassing me. I didn't like
No.
Mr. Sergeant Jack, they know who I am.
I don't care who
Everybody in the
Stop harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
You came here flashing in my car.
I did not do that, sir. I have everything on camera. And sir, harassment is a specific statute in the state of Florida.
Who are you to come to my car and flash like my car?
I didn't do that to you.
Huh? Who are you to do that, sir?
Jack was trying his best to portray himself as a victim, as he considered himself too entitled for a person to even view his car. Surprisingly, he was not done yet and continued with his painful rant.
Escalated this, called you guys, code 3, all that. There was no reason for this. You know, he's able to sit here. Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to make sure he was okay. I mean,
You have anything better to
just
do?
asking if he
You
was
have
okay.
anything
You've been
better
sitting
to
here for a
do?
while.
Do you have anything better to do?
Literally
You're
just
harassing
checking.
me.
It's not
Who are
illegal.
you to come harass me?
I'm not. Why are you fixated on the
do
fact
I
that
go
I'm
up
trying
to
to
people's
harass
cars
you?
and flash my light in their cars no reason?
Yeah, you do probably.
No, I don't. Not for no reason. I get sent there.
Okay, you don't
guys are not
ever
police
walk
officers. Who
around.
are you to come to my
You
car
literally
harass
just shown
me?
a flashlight
You're
into
not a
these
police
people's
officer.
houses.
You're
What
not
are you
a police
talking
officer.
about?
Who are you to come to my car, flashing light in my car?
Is it illegal to fucking walk around with
Okay,
a flashlight?
who are you to do that? You're not a police officer.
I'm
You're
a
regular
concerned citizen.
Okay, and I'm working.
Okay,
I'm working.
and I was checking to make sure you are okay.
You don't even
So
live
why
here,
don't you
man.
calm down with the
You don't
attitude?
even live
Because
here.
I've been polite with
You don't
you.
even live here.
You don't even
You
know
don't even
that.
live here.
You don't even know that.
Identify yourself then. Where you live at? Where's your
I don't
ID?
have to identify myself.
Where's your ID at?
901.151
Where's your
states
ID
I do not have to
Where's your
identify
ID at?
myself. I am done talking
You
to you.
harassing me.
Go 10-8, dude.
You arrested
Go
me.
10-8. I'm done
You
with you.
arrested me.
After hearing both sides of the story, the officers realized that the sergeant was in the wrong. That's when they decided to remove him from the scene despite his resistance.
You need to go 10-8, man.
I know that. I know who they are. I know exactly.
You don't know. You have no idea who
Came
I
up to my
am.
car, put your light in my car.
I was
That's
standing right
harassment.
there on the sidewalk, so good luck, bro.
That's a lie. This guy
I was
right
standing
in
right
front
there
of
on the
my car.
sidewalk.
Right in front of my car.
Really? I got body
Right in
camera and
front of my
everything.
car. Right in front of my car. That's where you were.
You're
Right
a
in front-
punk, dude. You give police officers a bad name, dude. You're
Really?
a punk.
Because
Yes.
you're antagonizing me? I give
No,
him a
because
bad
you're
name?
antagonizing. You were the one that freaking set off on
You
us, dude.
came here to bother me in my job.
That's ridiculous.
I'm working. Why are you here?
Because you've been sitting
Why
here
are
for
you
a
here?
while.
First Amendment
You've been
right.
sitting
Why
here
are
for
you
a
here?
while, and I wanted to make
Why
sure
are
you
you
were
here?
okay.
He's not though.
Why are you here?
Officer
First
safety. I was
Amendment
trying to
nothing
make sure
better
you
to
were
do.
okay.
You have nothing better to
It's
do.
our First Amendment
That's
right
why
to
you're here.
record you in
You
your
have nothing
duties.
better to do.
First
That's
Amendment
why you
right
got
to
to
record you in
You
your
have nothing
duties.
better to do.
First Amendment right to record you in your duties.
My car harassing
No? Okay, cool.
It was embarrassing for the sergeant to be corrected by his juniors, but it was the perfect karma he could have gotten. Soon after, the officer apologized to the auditors, acknowledging that they were right in what they did.
I'm Officer Sandoval. I'm advising you. I never caught your name. I know you want to identify yourself. You are not detained. You can walk off at any point. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Hey, by the way, hey, sir. Thank you very much for your professionalism. I'll give you a fist bump, man. Holy. What a.
Sergeant Jack, Miami Police Department. Very unprofessional.
That was ridiculous, man.
1, 2, 3, 4 units.
Absolutely ridiculous.
At all.
Yo, let's go. We're not being detained. They just said that. We're not being detained. You got 214204. You got 213232.
The officers then proceeded to calm down the sergeant before they all left the scene, leaving the auditors alone. Hopefully, the tyrant sergeant learned his lesson to never overstep the boundaries of the law.
Sergeant Jack, Miami Police Department.
Oh no, look, we're making them actually have to go and do work.
This guy's a stump, bro. This guy should be fired. What, you're gonna run him over?
I don't know.
Hey, it's really nice because pedestrians have right-of-way walks. Fuck tyrant.
The sergeant got the perfect karma and will surely think twice before intimidating someone like this. Well, if you think this officer got humbled, the next tyrants were served with instant karma.
No, you make sure you get back in your car and you're dismissed and get out of here. How about that? Okay, what's your badge number?
I don't need to provide his badge.
What's your badge number? So, at this point, you guys are dismissed, babe. You're out of here.
In January 2021, First Amendment auditor and YouTuber named Bay Area Transparency decided to conduct a First Amendment audit at the Yolo County Sheriff's Office. However, just as he was taking some pictures, a deputy came over to confront him.
How you doing?
All right, how about you?
You're good.
Cool.
Can I help you with something?
What was that?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm good.
What are you doing taking pictures of?
What's that?
So why are you taking pictures of stuff?
I was just taking pictures.
What's your name, bud?
What was that?
What's your name, bud?
Did I do something wrong or something?
I'm just asking. You're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
Just taking pictures.
Okay. And I'm just asking what your name is.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. You gonna give me your name or?
Well, I don't know why I have to. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand.
Just suspicious you're taking pictures of stuff, so I'm just asking.
I don't understand, man. Am I in trouble or something? I mean, why would I if I didn't do anything wrong? You just said it.
I'm not. I'm just asking for your name. You can say no if you don't want to give me your name. Simple.
Yeah, well,
Right?
I mean, if I didn't do nothing wrong, I don't see why I have to give you my name.
The auditor, well aware of his constitutional rights, refused to be intimidated by the ill-informed deputy. Soon, the deputy had to retreat, realizing he was up against someone with a better understanding of the law.
Make sure you read all posted signs, okay?
What do you mean all posted signs?
Okay. Start taking pictures of jail facilities and stuff like that. You can get in trouble for that.
You can get in trouble for taking pictures of jail facilities?
Yes. So, like I said, there's a bunch of signs. I would read them if I was you, okay, bud?
Like this one?
That's not a jail facility.
Which one is?
Read the signs, bud, all right?
Well, I just want to make sure because I'm going to go take a picture of it right now. But do you want to? What's your name?
Sergeant Juan Ceja with the Yolo County Sheriff's Office.
Sergeant what?
Juan Ceja.
Juan Ceja?
That's correct.
So, what's the issue? I don't understand why you came up
just
and...
because you put a camera in my face isn't going to change anything, okay?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is.
We've already finished our conversation. All you're doing
I
is
don't
trying
feel
to
like
bait.
I'm done. I'm just asking
Listen, all
what
you're
the
trying to do is
problem
trying
is.
to bait
I'm
you,
not
that's
trying to
not a
bait you. I'm
problem.
asking what the problem is.
That you were taking pictures.
But now you're
And I'm
telling me,
asking
now
for
you're
your name.
telling me, now you're telling me
over.
you can't take pictures of a jail
saying be
facility.
careful
I
taking
can
pictures of a jail
absolutely take a picture of a jail facility.
Okay, make sure you read the signs, okay?
No, you make sure you get back in your car and you're dismissed and get out of here. How about that?
See you later. You're dismissed, babe. Yeah.
The deputy soon got away, but this was only the start of the day, as just a few moments later, the auditor was once again stopped by an officer. This time, the conversation was about to get even more difficult.
Taking pictures? Yeah.
Oh, so you're not gonna like talk to me or anything like that?
Well, I'm just taking pictures.
Okay.
I don't see.
Any reason why?
Is there much more information to get? I'm just taking pictures.
Okay, so I'm just asking any reason why. I mean, I'm not being a jerk or anything.
Oh, I get it. And
Okay,
I'm just saying I'm just taking pictures.
But you're just taking pictures.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So, what's the reason why?
Just taking pictures, man.
Okay.
We know of cars and license plates and.
Yeah, but why?
Just because.
But see, that's the thing. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Why do I have to show my? Do I have
I'm
to show my ID?
I'm asking.
You're just asking if I can see
Yeah.
it? Oh, if I don't have to show it, I'm not. I don't know how the law works on that, but I'm not going to show it if I don't have to.
Just so you know.
It's surprising how difficult it is for these officers to see a person exercising his constitutional rights. Soon after, the officer started to intimidate the auditor, who remained steadfast and showed no concern for their attempt.
This is private property.
This is private?
You are.
I didn't know that.
It's open to the public for legitimate reasons. Okay, so technically at this point, just to let you know. Okay. All right. Once you go past that little area over there,
okay,
you are subject to search for no reason whatsoever, just for being here. You probably don't want that to happen, do you?
Not really.
Exactly. No. You are required to identify yourself because this is an actual government area.
Okay.
Okay. So what you should do if you don't want to be like talked to or searched or anything like that is go stand at the corner, because then you're not on my property. Because actually, as of right now, I can search you, and anything I find, I can seize.
Is that right?
If it's illegal, yes.
I don't think that's. I think that's probably not going to hold up in court, but you can't just search somebody because they're on this property.
Yes.
Is this is private property? Is that it?
It is private, yet open to the public for legitimate business.
The tyrant cop did not even know the difference between public and private property, as he continued to escalate the situation. It's concerning to see a law enforcement officer having no knowledge regarding the law.
And like I said, I'll be happy to go read the sign with you, but you're on our property and you're subject to search. Okay, so like I said, it would be better if you go stand at the corner and do what you're doing. But standing here and you're not telling me why you want to be here or what you're doing. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here.
I told you why I'm here. Taking pictures. Yeah,
okay, but
taking
why
pictures.
Are you taking pictures?
Just taking pictures.
But why?
Just taking pictures.
Okay, now we're going to go another route.
What's the other route? I'm taking pictures.
I'm telling you right now, okay, you're subject to search.
Why would I be subject to search on public property?
Let's go look at the sign. I'll show you the sign.
This is public property.
See, you're being difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm asking asking a question is being difficult. How is asking a question being difficult?
Because
I'm just asking a question. How am I? Just let me ask it. Can I just ask the question? How am I subject to search for being on publicly accessible property? Like you said, I'm on public property. I'm not at the jail, mind you. You said this is a whole. No, it doesn't work because anybody can come in here and not be at the jail. This is the sheriff's office, right?
Why do you have the right to ask me questions?
Because you're a public servant and I'm a private citizen.
So you can't answer my questions?
I can if I choose to.
Okay, how about I choose not to then?
But you're a public servant. You get paid to answer my questions. You get paid to serve me, and if you're here and you're talking to me and harassing me like you are right now, but you are. You're threatening to search me and that I can't be here. And
why? And you won't tell me.
I'm just taking pictures. That's the telling you. Just taking pictures. I'm taking pictures to take pictures because I like cool shit and I'm a photographer. I mean, I could be working on a story that you don't need to know about. It could be a million things that I don't have to tell you because there's something called the Fifth Amendment, right?
The officer refused to understand the situation and even went ahead with a bizarre question that further highlighted his incompetence.
Because we want to know why.
I'm just taking pictures.
If I was at your house taking pictures, would you want to know why?
But you're not. I'm not at your house though. I mean, I've never even done this before. I was just out taking some pictures today, and I'm not at your house. If you were at my house, yes, I would come out and say, "Why are you taking pictures of my house?"
You are subject to search. If we choose to search you, because we don't know you. You are subject, okay? You're subject to search. So I'm gonna go over and take a picture of the sign. Mr. Muratalla.
What was that?
Are you Mr. Muratalla, correct? Oh, I see what's going on. Is that you? I have a letter for you if it's you.
Soon after, the initial deputy came in and started to take pictures of the auditor. It was evident that he was still furious after the initial confrontation and kept on being difficult.
Because that's now a public record, and if I want to request it, I can. Is that your personal phone or company phone?
Well, when you go to that, you can do that.
No, is that, I need it for the record. Is that your personal phone or a company phone?
Can you make that
And what's your badge number?
I don't need to provide that. You already have.
Yes, you do. What's your badge number? You have to give me your name and badge number. I believe in your policy. It says your identification has to show. Is there nobody else in this department named Seha?
No.
There's nobody else in this department with the last name Seha. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Well,
How are you here? How can we help?
Davis, badge number?
15.
What's your name and badge number? I'm not going to converse with you until I get everybody's identification here. So that's the bottom line. Name and badge number.
Freeman 115.
Okay. What's your badge number?
I don't need to provide you the badge
What's your
number.
badge number?
You already have my name.
Are you so you're refusing to identify yourself?
Shortly, the officers called for their sergeant, who arrived at the scene and confronted the auditor. Just like others, he displayed limited knowledge of the law and was schooled by the auditor.
Why is it that you're taking pictures? Or are you just out
I'm
here
taking pictures.
For what?
Taking pictures.
Are you conducting an investigation or something?
Taking
or?
pictures.
But for what purpose, though?
I'm taking pictures.
So you want us to help you, but you don't want to help us, right?
And I've explained this to your officers. I haven't asked for your help at all. You guys can go back to work.
But we're concerned because we have secured people.
Okay, so just make it clear. I'm not asking for your help. Okay. But if I ask a question, yeah, you're required to answer it because why? Do we know? Do you know that information? Why you're required to give your name and badge number and provide service to us? Do we know that?
What can we help you with?
But I'm just asking, do we know that information? It's because you're a public servant, right? And I can choose not to answer the questions. Why? Because I'm a private citizen, right?
The sergeant also instructed him to leave the public place and stand at a safe distance. However, just like the rest of them, he failed to name any law that was being violated by him.
There's no trespassing signs.
Okay.
If it was
Look,
secured,
I'm not
but
gonna
there would be
argue with you.
gates.
I'm not going to argue with you.
There would be gates.
I'm giving you a lawful order to leave this area. Okay, if you want to go stand over there in the parking lot, you can.
But there has to be a law backing it up. And if this is publicly accessible, I am totally allowed to do this. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not getting nasty with you. What I'm saying is, if this is, like I've been told, like you've said, like the other officer said, this is publicly accessible.
You see that?
You might not want me here.
Hold on a second. You see that sign over there? There's a sign over there that tells you can't. Come on, you can walk with me.
Juvenile detention facility. Could I drive back there and do that?
If that's what you're doing.
Could you drive back? You could drive back okay, there. Publicly accessible. If I wanted to walk in here, am I able perfectly to walk in here?
That's not the point.
Publicly accessible.
Here, Deputy Powell's got the information.
Where'd you get that picture from?
Right there.
Where? Down there? I'm not past that.
But you're on the ground.
Negative.
Listen.
I'm not past it. I am at the sheriff's office. You understand there's borderlines?
The sergeant wasn't making any sense, and that's when the auditor took him for a law lesson. He just completely owned the lot and forced the sergeant to end the detainment.
Coming onto it, I would be trespassing, but not coming onto it is not breaking a law. You see what I'm saying? So you can't give me, at that point, you can't give me a lawful order to not be here. Do you understand that? I'm just trying to get you guys to open your mind a little bit and teach you a little different than what they taught you in your training, right? If it's not a law, there's literally nothing you can do. Nothing any of you can do if it's not a law. So if it was a law and I was breaking a law, I'm a law-abiding citizen, I would absolutely move. But because you're giving me directives that I don't have to follow, that aren't based on a law, a penal code, or some sort of violation, then I don't have to listen to you, and you need to just accept that, suck it up, and move on. That's it. Bottom line, right? So at this point, you guys are dismissed, babe. You're out of here. See you guys later. Yep. Dismissed, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
The cops eventually left him alone, and he kept on making content for his channel for some time before he also left the place. However, he did succeed in teaching these ignorant cops a significant lesson. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we got to see moments where cops received instant karma from their fellow officers. In the first case, the sergeant couldn't control his ego and latched onto the auditors only to be put back into his place by his junior. In the next case, the sergeant arrived and soon soon ended the confrontation started by the initial officers. Law enforcement officers must undergo law training and learn to respect the constitutional rights of the people. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.